Hello everyone, welcome to A Foreigner Farming in the Philippines.
I told you.
You told me. What are you talking about, Britzel? Were you guys saying, yeah, that foreigner's going to be down here with his camera before too long? That's what you said, huh?
I told Jason to add more soil in
Ah,
this area. Because
I,
this area is a very I know.
okay. Well, I just had the guys go over to that bank with me and look out this way and gave them instruction that that portion of this field needs more soil because it's still raised up on this end. So we need more soil down here, and you can and also make sure that the water furrows right here, that you can see standing water right there, but then right about here, the natural slope that is in here, these need to go deeper until the water is the same all the way. And that's what Britzel was saying. I guess he had told Ray that they needed more soil down there. Is that true, Ray?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I don't know how well these plants are going to like it, having that water check that close to them, but they're going to have to deal with it. It's just, it's just the way these plants were set out. They weren't set out to have these kind of furrows put in, but we're going to make adjustments as we go. This one here is going to be pretty much perfect. We're going to replant so that we have 2 rows of these peppers for each furrow, or two rows in each raised portion. So yeah, it's looking like, so we'll put the drainage part right here on this side, and this will be mounded up, and then right about here will be the next one mounded up, next one right in here mounded up. Yeah, so it's going to work out pretty well that we're not going to, so far, we're not going to have to transplant any of these. Now the peppers that are out there in the low-lying spot, they're going to have to be moved. Where are the peppers that we pulled up yesterday? You put them in here?
Yes, sir.
All those along there?
Yeah.
All right, what I want you to do on this one, just this one, dig it over. Put it over a little bit more. It's too close to the edge. When it gets tall, it's going to fall in. This one, just pick it up and dig a hole and put it a little bit farther. No, just a little bit farther. Just yeah.
Here.
Yeah, just put this plant. I want this right here. Yeah, this stem. Just put it right here. So you're going to move it over about 6 inches, and that'll be perfect. It's a little bit too close to the edge right there. Good enough. Yeah, bring down a little bit more soil and put on the edge there, right on the side, so it stays in place, and cover those roots. All right, so just remember, guys, from about here going back, This needs to be deeper so that it's level, yeah? All right, well, the guys have got 1, 2, 3 rows completed. And you can see, the water is going all the way back now. And so you can see the difference in the height between this side of the field and that. And back there in that corner, it's about 1.5 feet elevation difference from what was down here. And it was important that we, look, we still haven't leveled it off, but the mounds themselves are more level. We just added soil here and did not add any down there. Well, it looks like they added a little bit. And I'll go stand back over there and do a visual. And if from where we're standing, the far side of those furrows need to be lowered, then that's just what we'll do. So they've made some good progress here today. I'll go back over here and look at this. I need to be a little bit farther away. So yeah, so you can see where the dogs are. It's still a little bit higher than what it is over there. So there's from about that point right there back, the high side, the high part of that needs to be taken down gradually, starting from removing nothing to end up removing about 4 inches off of the high part of the furrow. And then that would be level. And that soil can be used to further heighten that dam bank along the side and to begin heightening this. Now, they're going to run out of soil to work with to build up the far end. Well, they have less to work with it in the next row, and almost none, like right here. So what they're going to start doing is they're going to start digging this bank out and transporting that soil to the end. And we're going to leave this last portion open, put a couple boards down, and when we go to probably all we're going to do on that far side, since it is actually much more level than this side was, it's just low. So what we're going to do is we're going to put some boards down right here and get the wheelbarrow and just wheelbarrow the dirt over to this side. And we won't be digging trenches to let the water in. We're just going to be adding soil here. We're just going to be making mounds. And the inlet furrows will just be the natural lay of the land. So Ippy and her grandson have continued on with this. They're almost finished. As you can see, somehow, some way, there's a lot of those pepper plants that have survived in these swampy conditions. Look, it hasn't rained in 2 days, but it's still wet out there. And a lot of that is from, see all that water right there? That's from the well. That's the water just coming out of the well and draining in here. It's not from the pond, because there's nothing everything from the pond is being channeled in this. That's artesian water. Hydrostatic pressure, I guess, is the correct term. That's water coming out of the well. Pretty amazing. There's still some tomato plants in here that have survived, and probably 30 or 40, maybe even 50 pepper plants. I can't really see them because all the grass, the green grass, is still out there. But in this area I can clearly see them because there's nothing left. So I would imagine, what do I have planned tomorrow? Well, I was going to say I was going to come down here and help the guys tomorrow. But, well, tomorrow afternoon I guess I can. I've got something to do in the morning. I would like to finish this up, this half of it, tomorrow. And somehow here they kind of misunderstood me. I had put this canal here in so that it would drain out, and then it goes right down here and drains out. So the water would come in more easily and go out more easily. This is an old carabao wallow right here. And so I'd put this canal in so the water would come in easier and go out easier. But I wanted them to make it obsolete. I wanted these mounds to come all the way to the end. Take out dirt right here where I'm standing, all this, and put it there. And all this dirt, put it there, so that these heightened beds are continuous all the way to the end here. So I'll address that tomorrow. Well, I don't know. I asked them; they didn't understand. I'll just do it. I'll give them a sample. These peppers here, you know, peppers are pretty tough, it turns out. I mean, these rows of peppers are still here. So, and they're making fruit. So it can only help them along, getting them up out of the wet. And that's what we're gonna do. So, I don't know. Probably just about the time that their internship is over, we'll have both of these first little swampy fields complete. And God bless them. Those young men have done a lot of work here. Go on. Fighting over the bridge. Good Lord. Like Robin Hood and Little John or whatever. Neither one of them wanted to turn back on that little bridge right there. But yeah, this water is still coming out of the well. It's draining into this little ditch here, and I mean, I'm standing in it, I'm cleaning my feet off in it. And of course, it just drains off that way. Because where I'm standing is about an inch higher than that field out there. And the water where I'm standing is the same height as the water inside the well. Alrighty, thank you everyone. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.